What is going on, family? It is Click-Filet, and today I want to show you how to double bump your average expertise score for individual pieces of armor, jewelry, weapons, and how to get some Umbrals back without even entering an expedition. So let's get started. All right, y'all, if you're like me, you hit level 60, you've got a bunch of gear, mixed levels with expertise at 500 something. Maybe you just hit 600 and you want to get all the way to the rest of the way of 625 with those pieces. You've been doing your due diligence, doing the world tours, you go to the kiln, you've got some gypsums here that you're going to turn in, and then after that, you got to wait for that cooldown all the way till usually you go into the next day, and then you do it again. You just can't have to wait every day. I'm going to show you how to double this with something that's right under your nose. You probably haven't been looking at. It's right here, Infused Orbs. So take a look here. There's arcane armor, engineer, jewelry, and weapon. So I'm going to need 6 infused armor fragments to build that. So let's go ahead and get to the market to show the first way how to get those. So let's go ahead and type in infused armor. There it is, infused armor fragment. And look, there's a lot on the market here. Look at this, has 200, this is 35 right here, and I only need 6. So let's go ahead and buy 6. Okay, so now that we're back at the kiln, you're gonna see something new here. So let's just use the diamonds here, but we'll go, look at Infused Orb is ready to go. We got 6 out of 6. Threshold is 1, so I can use that. Let's go and do the diamond first though. So of course you're used to seeing that. There's your orb and other ones, but we'll just use one for now. Let's use the Infused Orb armor. Now take a look at this. It opens up a new list for you under Infused Casts. It's probably been under your nose, you just haven't noticed it, or maybe wondering what this was in the first place. So Gypsum Cast, this is your regular one. So for instance, let's say you need your chest piece gear or whatever needs to be bumped. I'm going to go ahead and craft that. Now I have 625 everything, so it's not going to show a chest bump for me for expertise. For you it might, or any other gear you have. But look, now I can go over here to my chest again with the Infused Cast, and boom, I get a whole nother bump, or I get this box. So that is how you do these. Now it doesn't mean that every single one of these are not going to be expensive on the market, but that is one way to be able to double bump your one piece of gear. So that would have given you double on the chest gear. Now, what does it do when you have expertise above 600? So my suggestion for you, if you need Umbrals and you haven't entered an expedition, this is how you get them back. Now, you get the most benefit once you're at 625 once you put a gypsum into a 625 gear, because it's automatically going to give you 400 Umbral shards back. And since I did a double bump, that's actually just giving me another 400. So look, I've got 858 now just from that double bump, putting it into a chest piece that already at 625. So my suggestion to you, if you're low on Umbrals and you desperately need them, just put it in the highest expertise and you should get some Umbrals back. It doesn't mean 400, but hey, if you can get 200, 300, and so forth, it doesn't hurt to get those, because then you can start upping the rest of your gears. Now with that being said, if you want to get those fragments without having to buy it off the marketplace, it just means that you got some legendaries on the way that you don't actually need to use. Like for instance, this sword and this blunderbuss. Devs, please buff the blunderbuss, make it cool for tanks at some point, please. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and dismantle this. It's saying, do you want to dismantle this powerful gear? I'm going to say yes, gives you a little gold. But look, now I perfectly salvage an engineering fragment. I have 2 of them, but I will need 4 in order to create the infused gypsum, which will give you another bump in your armor, weapons, or jewelry, or just more Umbrals back to your pocket. Well, everyone, I hope this was a helpful video. If you wouldn't mind helping me build this channel by giving a like and a subscribe, maybe a comment, I do appreciate it. It's just a couple clicks away, no pun intended. Also, there is a link to a cheat sheet in the description below that will show you some tank builds, DPS builds, and healer builds, making it easier to find the items you need and who drops them. Thanks again, everyone, for hanging out, and we will see you in the next video.